This is the video review for the Headrobots upcoming release, the Butcher. This is a new head for Onslaught, for the Classics Onslaught mold from Headrobots, the same guys who brought you the Blood head and the new Hardhead head, and the TFCon exclusive Stronghold. And here he is, there's their Stronghold, and there's the alternate universe Hothead figures. You can see the main humanoid body is pretty much the same. I mean, aside from color, it's the same basic body. The main differences really don't really show up until you transform them into the heads. So there's Stronghold, which is also, they did an original Hothead in this because it does have a vaguely hardheadish, or at least the toy Hardhead design that they repurposed for Stronghold for TFCon in like the tannish color, the tan and green. So here are all the three different molds on this, even if not all the colors. There's Hardhead, and then here's Butcher, and that's the new Onslaught head right there. He's got a face mask, a red visor, which does actually glow really nicely when placed on the Onslaught body, and we'll see that in a minute. But really nice detail. Like I love how even though they all have very similar humanoid modes, their heads are very distinct and different, which is really nice. So it's a nice looking head. Maybe a few little paint apps to bring out, if you want to put a little bit of silver on the face mask, bring out some of those details, because there is some nice detailing there on the mask that gets lost in the black. So yeah, this is, I didn't have any packaging to show off. This is a pre-release version. This actually came directly from the guys who do Headrobots. This is not a lunch hour special or anything like that. This is an early sample for review, just to show you all what you're going to be getting in the package. And these are close to, if not final colors, very, very close to final colors. They don't expect to be any major changes between this and the final release, aside from it being packaged. So there's that. And then here, I'm using my TFCon Stronghold body, since it's the only Onslaught mold I have anymore. But here you can see a lot of the accessories that you're going to come with it. Now, basically all you have to do is unscrew the Onslaught head off of the neck. It's real easy. You just basically turn the head around, unscrew the back of it, pop it off, and then this is designed in such a way that it just fits right over the peg. So there's the head in action on the body. And like I said, from this angle, the camera's not picking up the red visor. It is in person. You can see the red visor on the face. But when you push the button on the back, you can see it does light up quite nicely. So there's that. You also get the same guns as the other two sets, just in solid black. You get a light gray backpack piece. Half of it goes up here, half of it plugs in. This is all stuff you've seen before in the previous versions of the release, just in different colors. One of the new additions is these little knives, and he can either hold the knife as a knife in his fist, they're translucent red, or you can clip them on to the guns as a bayonet. And they are intended to be clipped on underneath like this. Some of the earlier pictures had them clipped on up here. And you can do that if you want, but they are, according to the guys who made it, intended to be clipped on underneath the gun like that. So you actually have like a bayonet type weapon. So there is, again, he's on the Stronghold mold, which is, or a Stronghold repaint of the Onslaught body. But there's a pretty good idea of what the head's going to look like. Let's see if we can, we can't get that into light in a better way so you can see the, so you can see, in normal lighting, it's just because it's shaded from the way the camera is. You can see the red visor just fine. It looks really nice. And it does, like I said, it does light up quite well when pushing the button on the back. And again, just if you want to use it on, if you don't want to use it as Onslaught, you're happy with this one, or you just already have the Fans Project one that goes on the Energon version of Bruticus, if that's on your classic shelf and you don't have him. It does have this little piece that stores right here in the backpack, the lower backpack, just like all the other ones, that plugs into the bottom of the head itself and basically becomes an adapter to attach it to any old Headmaster figure. I've seen it on Fangry, I think, and it looks really good. Since I brought the Hothead in, here he is just going onto the Hardhead mold, but it just plugs right on like that. And one of the nice things about the Headrobots upgrades on an old regular Headmaster is that the way it works is it does allow them to turn, so you get a little bit of a neck articulation on your old Classics Headmasters. But there he is on a regular old Headmaster body. It looks like his stats are the same as every other. Well, no, actually, I take that back, because I'm pretty sure that if you plug in hard heads, his intelligence is higher than his speed. Let's try this. Let's pull him off. Yeah, cool. So there's different stats, and I don't have strongholds. I took his out so I didn't lose it in the backpack. Yeah, I don't have his stat meter, so it may be the same. It may not be, but yeah, overall, it's a really nice little set. I'm really become a fan of these Headrobots releases, but I'm a big fan of Headmasters anyway. I like Target Masters and Power Masters, but Headmasters have always been my favorite Masters subgroup. Just because I feel like they worked more in tandem with the robots themselves, since they became the head. But, you know, that's just me. So, yeah, there he is. Just real quick again, there's the light-ups. But yeah, really cool. It's coming out, I think it's due out for release later this month. I know it's up for pre-order everywhere. Here's a link underneath here. You can pre-order it at TFsource right now. I know they've got it up. So check it out. And again, it's just another great... If you're already collecting these, why not pass? You know, don't pass on this one. It's a nice little head. I mean, and I like this one because it looks like Onslaught. I'm sure if it had a regular painted Onslaught body, it would look like Onslaught on that. But I like it because now we've got a couple of Autobot heads. It's a nice red visor Decepticon head that does look good on... I've seen it on Weird Wolf and... actually, it was Mind Wipe. It was Weird Wolf and Mind Wipe I've seen it on. And he looks really good on Mind Wipe. So there's that. Plus, you get these cool little knives that, like I said, can make little bayonets, which is really cool. So there you have it. There it is, the Headrobots newest release, Butcher, for the Onslaught mold.